Well, it's lovely to see you, mate. You are one of the busiest guys on the tour here. I'm glad you could spare 30 seconds to speak to us. Now, your job here officially is one of the transport coordinators. Do you want to briefly tell us a little bit, of what you do, your involvement, when you started?
We started about four weeks ago officially, driving the lorries from the UK with all the bikes on for the first stage down to Greece. We arrived at Greece a day early. The hotel was closed, so we had to wait a little while to get the hotel open. So there was about 3 of us in the hotel for one night, which was quite nice. And then basically we just got all the bikes down here, all the support from drink, clothing for all the riders, any food that needs to be brought down to support. We brought that down, offloaded it all, and then waited for the rest of them to arrive. And when they arrived, we just started getting all the bikes off, making sure they got all the stuff they needed, all the equipment to start the first stage.
Now that's the thing. I mean, you lads from Bidvest, I don't think a lot of people at home realise what a massive role that you play in this tour. Because, I mean, not only you all the drivers and stuff, but I mean, you deliver all the food. As you said before, you deliver all the luggage. Not only deliver all the luggage, but a lot of the lads actually get the luggage put in their rooms. It's supplies. I mean, you really are the link to anything, really, aren't you?
Oh yes, if we don't get there or to the next hotel or whatever, there's a few issues with it. But yeah, a lot of the people back at home and a lot of the Bidvest boys think we're on a holiday. But you can start really early and you can finish really late.
I mean, that's a good point, Andy. I mean, you guys really are hammering the hours. I mean, what's a normal day consist of?
You can get up any time between sort of 4 o'clock onwards. You have lie-in some days, you can stay until 7. And then at night you can be hopefully getting in before the tea finishes around about 9, half 9. But there are not just the drivers, there are other support members that are doing exactly the same length of time that we are. Hence we've got 3 drivers down, including myself, so we can get our legal breaks in, because we have to account for all our driving hours, so we don't end up in trouble when the police.
Now, I remember talking to you a few days ago, and it strikes me that the weekend's just around the corner. You told me an interesting fact about not being able to drive on a Sunday. Now, what country was that? What was all that about?
That's back in Italy and
was
France.
it?
Yeah. So you're not allowed by law to drive between 10 o'clock Saturday night and 10 o'clock Sunday. So obviously we had a few technical issues when it come to move. So,
I like the way you say little issues.
Yeah. So we just had to try and plan ahead and try not to break the law.
But, I mean, has it been sort of like a steady ride so far throughout the tour?
Yeah, everything was going fine, really. We had a few hiccups here and there, but the main one was when we arrived at Switzerland on the border from Italy into Switzerland, and they weren't happy with the paperwork we had. So we spent 4.5 hours itemising every single item on the lorry.
Oh, my goodness me.
Both lorries, and also the catering van behind us got stopped as well.
Oh.
But on the same day, about 6 hours prior to that, I had a lorry that was replenishing us with the new stage bikes. He was stuck on the northern side of the border of Switzerland with not enough paperwork, so he spent another 2.5 hours waiting to get there. So the organisers, Welly and Mocky, were a bit panic stations because they had no bikes either way, so it looked like they'd be walking through Switzerland.
Yeah. My God, the walking slam. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Can you imagine the uproar? Well, listen, Andy, I'll let you get back to your work, mate. Thanks ever so much for sparing us a little bit of time and giving us an insight into what you Bidvest guys are up to, mate. All the best for the tour, and good luck with everything else, mate.
Thanks very much.